Lead Forensics has just been voted as one of the best places to work for women. To celebrate this, I sat down with a few of the exceptional women who work for our company to get their insight into Lead Forensics and their experience of the professional world. This conversation is with Laura Buczynskyj, Campaign Marketing Manager for Lead Forensics. So, let's get started with our very first question. What was your very first job?
Officially or unofficially?
Both.
So I grew up in a family business. My parents owned a chain of sport shops, and I always joke that my dad basically had me working from when I could walk. So I would wander around helping him pick all the stock to go to the different branches. So unofficially, 2. Officially, whatever the legal age was, I think it was 14, working for my dad in that shop.
Oh, lovely stuff. Okay, I'm just going to make a note here. Child slave labour. What is it that you like about working for Lead Forensics? Or what many things?
Oh, yeah, there's quite a few things. I mean, just the fact that I'm so supported in bringing ideas to the table and being able to grow and things. I can kind of come in and go, what about this? What about this? Have we tried this? Have we tried that? And nobody's gone, oh no, we don't do it that way. Or, oh Laura, what are you thinking about? It's, yeah, that's really cool. Let's have a think about it. Or how about we take it and go with this? There's never been an outright no. And to be encouraged to kind of let myself grow and think and go, what else can we do? Yeah. Whereas previous companies, it's kind of been very, very rigid and very, well, this is the way we do things. And also the fact that I have a female boss and a huge team with a lot of other women on there.
Yeah, so the collaboration side of things, it does really sort of help your personal development as well, doesn't it? It sort of nurtures that sort of...
Yeah, definitely, because it's not just about work things, it's about growing just as a whole within my career. It's not just going, well, you only do campaign marketing, so that's the only thing you can think about. It's obviously being involved with the wider team and understanding what they're all doing, and kind of I know for a while that I'm not at the moment, but if I do go, I want to kind of have a little bit more involvement with that or know a bit more about that, then it's not going to be discouraged. And just as a whole, the kind of emphasis, I guess, on growing everyone as a team and growing their skill set and their knowledge with things like the book club and the stuff going, we're going to provide you this for free just so you can expand your understanding of the environment you work in. It's fantastic.
It's very much the attitude that we're taught, like, well, as soon as we started, one of the big things was you decide how far you go with your career here. So that's something that actually echoes what a lot of people have said about working for Lead Forensics. So no, I think that's a few really good points you make there. Who has inspired you? Who inspires you?
It's a tricky one. I guess overall, like my mum. I know that sounds a bit cliche to say it, but genuinely. So my mum left school at O levels as it was then, and went and did various things. Worked for my dad. Worked at different companies. Obviously brought me and my brothers up and all that, but then when the time came, she started her own business and she grew it and it was really successful, and she just put her everything into that. And seeing her work so hard at something that she had dreamed of this for years to do this, and see her working so hard to make it happen, just it's kind of, well, if you throw yourself into anything, then you can achieve it and you can get there. And she's always been like my biggest cheerleader. Well, my dad as well, in fairness.
I don't think there's anything wrong with recognising that actually perhaps this is where you work out your core values through what they teach you. So to that end then, what would you say are your core values?
To always try my best at things, because I don't think you go into anything, life, work, playing a sport, whatever it may be, half-hearted, and you're never gonna you might achieve something, but you're never going to achieve the best that you can do. And I always think, what's the point in doing that? You kind of want to go in and throw everything at it and really go, well, let's give it all we've got and make something of this. So yeah, definitely to try my best to listen and understand and collaborate with other people, because it's all well and good me having my viewpoint and my way of doing things, but I'm never going to learn, I'm never going to grow if I just stick in, well, this is how I do things. I've got to learn from teammates and from other people in the wider environment. and I've got to see how they do things and try new things and everything to grow. And I guess tagging on from that is to never stop learning. Particularly in marketing. Marketing's always changing.
Yeah.
Like, you blink and it's changed. But just in life and in general, if you rest on your laurels, again, you're never going to grow. You're never going to move on. You're always going to be at that same point in life. So it's to go, okay, well, let's keep learning. Let's keep trying new things. Let's keep moving and see where it takes us.
I think those last two particularly. I mean, again, the drive. I imagine that's it's developed since you were waddling down the aisles of the sports shop with your dad. But the communicating and constant learning, I think they're key. Perhaps this links into this. What piece of advice would you give to women who are just starting out on their career? One golden rule.
Believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will do it for you.
If you don't stand your ground and say, make your own tea.
yeah,
No
get your own
loads,
it's fine.
This has been a really, really lovely chat, Laura. It's been really nice talking to you. And thanks for spending some time with us.
It's alright, it's good to chat with you.